Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you're looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, you've come to the right place.
We're opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day.
If you're new to breaking with us, keep watching and we'll show you exactly how it all works.
First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that you want to play. Most of our series will have 8 spots representing the 8 NFL divisions.
But other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, you have a 1 in 8 chance to win memorabilia at an awesome value. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout,
tune in to the next available Live Breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at 9 a.m., noon, 3 p.m., or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week.
As you watch, you'll see your name appear on the screen when your break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and the order will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that show's dice roll number.
After randomization, the list of names of people who bought spots in that live break will be matched up with an NFL division. If the item that's pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations! You just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia at a fraction of the cost. Want to guarantee yourself an item instead of testing your luck? Check out the mystery box tab of our website for a variety of mystery box options. When you buy a mystery box, we'll ship it straight to your door, and some can be opened on air at your request. While you're there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Club Rewards program. This exclusive club earns you points towards specific discounts, signed items, and prizes each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. The moment you've been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
And guess who is back? R&R Show, round 2, ladies and gents. Get ready to put your hands together for the second edition of the R&R Show here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. Coming to you live, of course, from the city of beautiful Burr Ridge, Illinois, a Chicagoland suburb on this beautiful day of Friday, February the 6th, 2026. Sixes are wild, and we're getting ready to get wild here in the UA live break room. Robbie Lopez to the left of me, Rob Hill in the host chair, and Robbie, we had an absolutely kick-ass afternoon show, my man. We did 13 total breaks in totality. We had a quad box open in 2 different series in that specialty multi-sport mixer and the vault as well. We had a couple of multi-sport jerseys as well cracked open in 2. So we basically covered every single base except for that pesky quarterback room. So we're going to touch upon the quarterback room in just a little bit. But before we do that, my producer... we stepped away for about an hour. We had a little bit of a lengthy lunch for you and I. So,
yeah.
Were you able to enjoy anything?
I had a couple pieces of pizza from leftovers from yesterday, so
Ooh.
I'm okay with the leftover pizza guy.
So you're the guy I'm going to yell at when I have nothing to bring home to have for dinner tonight.
Nope. There's a lot of pizza left. There's a lot of pizza left.
Shout out to Falco's. Shout out to the higher ups for hooking us up yesterday, getting us in a very perky Super Bowl mood here. So
Percolator.
yeah, let's well, how about instead of percolating, how about we start prying open some of these boxes here in the UA Live break room, guys. Before we even start off with anything, we got to get into our dice roll. We got to get into our chase wheel spin. But again, before we can do any of that, please, I encourage you to drop a like on this video and definitely please subscribe, turn on that notification bell so you know every single time when we go live here at Ultimate Autographs. We try to be live 365 days of the year. We are on at 9 a.m., noon. The current show you're watching at 3 o'clock, 6 p.m. And then Robbie, we got Robbie back on tonight as well for the UA After Dark show. Yeah, Brian's looking for an email that, did you get an email from Mr. Maresca?
No, Brian, I probably haven't. Negative, sir. Negative.
We will get an update on that, but first we got to get an update on what's going on in that break room. So let's take a look over to the dice roll.
Got it. Yeah.
Robbie and I are trying to stay hot. We looked for number 7 in the last show, and we got 7. Robbie, you had the hot hand, man. You called it. What do you? What's your dice roll for this one?
Ooh, that's a good one. So we went 7.
Correct.
11.
It was 7-11, where I just stopped to get this lovely Gatorade Zero. I'm weird, man. What's your favorite Gatorade flavor, by the way?
You know what? I kind of stayed away from the Gatorade.
Totally fine.
Reason why I stay away from the Gatorade, I found out they put too much sugar in it. So you're really, yeah. Oh, zero. Yeah, I don't do the zero either.
Rocking that zero sugar. You know what's funny is that I'm not much of like a soda pop kind of guy. I'm more energy drink and like sports drink heavy, but zeros, ever since I started going to zeros, I'm like, I don't know how legit this is for my body, if it actually does make a difference, but I definitely feel much more energized. Like I feel a lot less lethargic and I feel much more engaged as the day goes along. Even if I have something that's, you know, not super high in caffeine like this, it's still good, man. It's good and refreshing. So I'm going to feel super refreshed. I don't think Robbie and I have ever gone 2 for 2 on a dice roll before in one show. I'm going to go with 11 as well. Let's get it. We're going to go with number 8.
Those crazy 8s.
Not meant to be. Not meant to be, but let's get crazy. Let's get crazy here in the break room today, guys. And
let's get naughty. Freaking naughty.
Real freaking naughty. You know how naughty we're going to get? You know how naughty we're going to get, my naughty little breakers? We're not going to do just one. We're going to do 2, count them, 2 chase wheel spins for you lovely folks here today in the UA Live break room. And you know what? You know how the saying goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I'm going to take that to heart, guys. So I'm going to end up dropping the multi-sport mixer and the QB room. And then I'm going to put in parentheses a special. Now, for those that just drop in throughout the 2-hour duration of the show, feel free to ask. There you go. It's a little bit more condensed there. So what the quarterback room special is going to be, I'll show you guys this right now. The last time that Robbie and I checked, we had 4 spots left to go to close out the noon show, and it is still currently saddled at 4 spots to go. So we have a not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4-time AFC champion winner in Jim Kelly, one of the greatest quarterbacks of his era, the most accomplished quarterback in Buffalo Bills franchise history. He's feeling a little lonely in the secondary headliner. Lonely. He's on his own. So, you don't want Jim Kelly to be on his own, right? He's a nice guy. He pays his taxes. He throws a good spiral. We do have a quarterback series waiting in the wings. Now, the arrival of that quarterback room is right now, it's a TBD. But what I will guarantee you guys is that another quarterback room, if you guys enjoyed this one, which, by the way, some really, really cool stuff. Look at this Aaron Rodgers Lambeau imitation field goal post. That is awesome, man. I don't know what this was. It kind of looked like a recycling can for a second. I don't know what that was, but it looks very, very cool. This was a very great series, and we also have some legendary quarterbacks waiting in the next quarterback room. If you guys want to close this out, 4 spots left to go, I'm giving back $15. $15 in UA store credit for every spot bought into. So you buy out those last 4 spots, you're going to end up getting $60 back in store credit in total. If you buy just 1 spot, it's only going to be $75 a spot to go after Jim Kelly, one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. So, Robbie Lopez, any pre-fills, my dude?
No pre-fills. We are close, though. We are close in that quarterback mixer. 4 to go. And then we are 3 to go in those jerseys. 3 to go in those jerseys, 4 to go in the quarterback room. That is it. Back to you, Rod.
Let's nosedive ourselves into this break room here. We got so much good stuff to get to, guys. Starting off with the multi-sport mixer. It sounds exactly how it looks. A multitude of sports mixed up in a 30-box mystery series here. And the headliners cannot be any better than what they are right now, ladies and gents. 9 headliners, 14 boxes. Tanya chiming in today. What's going on, Tanya?
Hey, what's up, Tanya?
I know that Tanya certainly loves a particular player here in the break room, and guess what? Right on cue, we talk about the multi-sport mixer, and we got her guy, LaDainian Tomlinson. Tanya, we got him here waiting for you, girl.
We got him.
We got LT on a speed flex for just $102 on a single. That is 7 spots to go, 204 on the double, and 408 on that quad spot. LT, the former 2006 NFL MVP, the 2021 Hall of Fame inductee. He's got the MVP 06 inscription too. Gorgeous San Diego Chargers lid right there for one of the greatest of all time. If you guys tuned into the noon show, you probably heard me talk about it ad nauseum. This guy, Ted Williams, the Splendiful Splinter, one of the greatest baseball players of all time. Very rare item that we get here at Ultimate Autographs, guys. I've been here for about 5.5 months now, and I have yet to see a Ted Williams memorabilia of any kind, let alone on a baseball bat. So take that for what you will. All-time leader in on base, 21-time All-Star, which ties the most selections ever for any baseball player. Again, baseball has been around since nearly the Civil War era. That is how long baseball has been around, so take that for what you will. Ted Williams, one of the most accomplished to ever do it. Talk about a guy who is not only one of the greatest of all time in his respective sport on the ice in Brett Hull, but a guy that is actually a close personal friend of Ultimate Autographs. A guy a few months ago, for those that do remember, did come in and sign some nice memorabilia for us here at UA, and joined Robbie and I live on air. And Adam Oates, we got the Hull and Oates combination here. You got a great 2012 inscription for the Hall of Fame for Adam Oates, and then you get the 2009 inscription for the Golden Brett in Brett Hull. Now, as great as Brett Hull is, I don't know if it could get any better than the great one right here in Wayne Gretzky. One of the greatest of all time, Robbie, if not the greatest of all time. Not just in hockey, you know, he's the GOAT, but one of the greatest North American sports athletes in the history of the modern era. So Wayne Gretzky on the LA Kings Funko Pop. That is going to be very, very nice. Again, because we have so many different ways we can go about this for singles, doubles, and quads still available, we can dive into some of the double up and quad up possibilities for what you guys can go for. Because again, of course, this is a mixer series, guys. So things are not by your traditional 8 division spot double up. So Jamar Chase on the speed flex. Let's go chasing after another speed flex. Just talked about the LaDainian Tomlinson a second ago. How about the number 1 wideout in Cincinnati, Ohio, the former top overall pick by the Cincinnati Bengals, paired up with his LSU buddy and Joe Burrow, and they've made some magic together. They got a Super Bowl appearance under their belt, and they've created arguably the best 1-2 combination in the game of football today. Which, by the way, speaking of the guy that ended up facing and defeating Joe Burrow in that Super Bowl, Robbie, in 2022, a happy congratulations, a big congratulations to Matthew Stafford at the ripe age of 37 years old for winning his first ever MVP award last night. Robbie, I think that solidifies Matthew Stafford as becoming a future Hall of Famer. Tanya said I won the Sosa jersey this morning. Good trade bait.
Nice.
I was going for Tomlinson. LOL. Tanya, still right there. And again,
Sammy Sosa.
Slamming Sosa.
I was going to say, that's your guy, slamming Sammy, yeah. Again, Tomlinson's sitting right there for the pickings, Tanya, whenever you feel like you're ready to strike.
Oh, yeah.
And Jahmyr Gibbs certainly falls into the same category. Absolutely gorgeous custom speed flex, one of the 2 customs that we have available for you folks in this series. Gibby. The Knuckles to David Montgomery Sonic for the Detroit Lions backfield. Is Knuckles going to have Sonic this upcoming season? We shall see. David Montgomery is a free agent going into the summer. That'll be a big question mark going forward for the Lions. But Robbie, if Detroit looks to get back into the thick of things in the NFC North, they're going to have to do it on the backup number 0, Sub-Zero, in Jahmyr Gibbs. Couple of secondary headliners across 3 different sports: Manny Ramirez, Terrell Davis, and Chris Chelios as well. Got to do my review first to get my $15 credits. Sounds good there, Tanya. I see someone just bought a spot into the single there for the multi-sport mixer, so thank you for that. Tanya, if you also want to get yourself not $15 back, but actually, yeah, $15 back, I guess is the best way to put it. Who just got into that quarterback room single? Was that Tanya that got that spot? Just somebody just got a quarterback room single. Thank you to whoever did that.
That was Ryan McCall.
McCall. Thank you, Rye Guy. Appreciate you, big dog. So again, Jim Kelly, 3 spots left to go. That quarterback room is that'll be the last one of the series, guys. That will be the last one in that series. $15 will go to you, Ryan McCall. For those that are not seeing this up on the Chase Wheel Spin, that is the special. You're getting $15 off of the final remaining spots. So thank you there, Rye Guy. And again, the multi-sport mixer, not to get confused with the jerseys, which we'll talk about right now. We're talking about the multi-sport mixer, which is located right here.
And we are one to go in those multi-jerseys because Ryan McCall grabbed 2 spots in those jerseys.
You're gosh darn right he did. Well,
actually, we might probably sold out. Nope. Alfredo jumped into the single box multi-sport.
Okay. I was gonna say Alfredo might have got a little worried. He's like, "What? Are you sure, Robbie?"
I was like, "Oh, hold up."
He's like, "Well, maybe he got 4 singles." Very, very nice. Awesome stuff there, Mr. Lisiotto. Alfredo's been on a little bit of a winning streak lately. I feel like the last couple of times I've seen our boy Alfredo play in the room, I feel like he's picked up some dubs this week. So, Alfredo.
It was Mr. James Stanhope who closed us out in those jerseys.
Let's do it. Yep, and it is auto-replenished back up on the site. So thank you there, Mr. Stanhope. Let's keep some hope alive for our guy James here in this upcoming series. Before I end up asking a number and doing all of that jazz for you guys in this series, these are the jerseys that you are playing for. 12 headliners, 23 boxes to go. Doesn't get much better than this, guys. Bobby Hull, Monsters of the Midway, which is Dick Butkus, Mike Singletary, and Brian Urlacher. Another Hall & Oates item, 2 Hall of Famers on 1 item. How about Big Poppy? David Ortiz. That's what Frankie calls Robbie on the After Dark show. Big Poppy. We have Erling Haaland. If you don't believe me, tune in tonight at midnight and find out. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Erling Haaland, one of the greatest soccer players ever, the Norwegian-born product. How about Justin Herbert? Let's get Herbie fully loaded on a Friday afternoon. The Los Angeles Chargers franchise quarterback, Ronald Acuna Jr., the inventor of the 40-70 club in Major League Baseball. Sam Darnold on a USC jersey. First time I've seen that. That's going to be really cool to see. How about Shaq Daddy himself? We got Big Poppy. We got Shaq Daddy. We got Robbie Lopez. We got all the daddies in the room today. We got the Diesel, number 34 for the Los Angeles Lakers, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Well, guess what? Let's just call this the all-daddy break, because his daddy won an MVP himself in Major League Baseball back in the day. So, guys, let's see who got into this first. So this is going to be our first break of the 3 o'clock show. Ryan said Shaq did not care about signing the numbers. You know what? That's actually a good call. Look at this on the graphic. It's actually a good call by our guy Ryan here. Shaq just put it right below the numbers. Well, that's where Shaq would end up doing a lot of drop steps there, Ryan. He would actually drop step and hit guys below the numbers. Shaq did not care. But again, Shaq Daddy is a great hit. So Michael Force, Patrick Eneff, William Stefanelli, Angie Nielsen, and Ryan McCall, James Stanhope. I'm going to need one number, guys. Give me one moment. Jersey number 2. I'm going to start taking a page out of our boy Dom Pellegrini. One thing that Dom does really well when he hosts, he is always like, all right, guys, on my call, feel free to drop a box number. And it's like, see, there you go. I said like on my call, and then there you go. Ryan drops the box number. So I got to start learning from some of you guys out there. So it's going to be 8 times around we go for our 8 division spots here for the show today.
You spin me right round, baby. All right.
Yes, I will. And we got box number 27.
27 coming up. Just give me 1 second.
27 coming up. I'll take that off the ticker. How are you guys enjoying your weekend eve with Robbie Lopez and Rob Hill? Feel free to let us know.
27 of those jerseys.
That would be correct.
24, 25.
Feel free to let Robbie and I know. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your Friday afternoon. Sorry, I feel a little squirmy. I got 2 Alanis and some coffee this morning, and now I got a Gatorade in me, so feeling a little, I got the shakes. I'm warming things out. Robbie's shaking it out. Or I guess I should
Frankenstein.
Or I guess you could say that we're shaheeding it out, because Rashid Shaheed was one of the hits of the show last show. Reason why I wanted to keep this bad boy out, you'll be seeing him all across your screens. Super Bowl 60, which, by the way, Robbie, I did want to take a peep at that, because I know some of our people at home might be curious about this, and I didn't get a chance to look at it. I want to see what his odds are to score that first touchdown.
Dennis Rivers has joined the fray in that
I like this.
quarterback. So he's getting 15 buckaroos. So we are down to the last 2 spots. Come help us close this out. Jim Kelly on the line, folks.
We're right there, guys. We are right there. We are in the red zone. So let's see who ends up winning this. Which, by the way, Robbie, Rashid Shaheed first touchdown is 18-1.
Wow.
18-1. You guys put 100 smackaroos on that, win yourself $1,800. Let's see how that goes. Well, somebody is going to enjoy themselves a pretty nice headliner hit, Robbie. And I'll tell you this. I can guarantee you, I can bet you my bottomest of bottom dollars, Robbie Lopez, that this gentleman in the chat has never, ever won a headliner here before at Ultimate Autographs. Want to know how I know that?
How is that?
He is a first-time player.
No way.
First time buying in, and you know what we should say to him?
Newcomer magic.
Michael, my friend, you are indeed a force here in the UA Live break room. Get yourself charged up for the franchise quarterback of the Los Angeles Chargers.
Ooh, there you go.
We are Herbie fully loaded on the beautiful powder blue jerseys.
Justin Herbert.
Justin Herbert, first-timer magic as Bofa drops in, and indeed, Michael, my friend, you are a force.
Wow, the force be with you.
Great call, my friend. You know what? Round of applause to Michael. Round of applause for Robbie. That's actually really, dude, that was right in front of my face. Thank you, man. That's a very good call right there. So, one spot, Robbie. One spot. That's awesome stuff there.
Wow.
And Justin Herbert, too. Look, Justin,
Yeah.
former bowl-winning quarterback, the former Oregon Duck. He waddled his way into the first round of the NFL draft. And look, the guy's got a cannon of an arm. You know, Justin Herbert, to me, and again, here's the analogy I have for Justin Herbert. And again, this is going to sound like a bad thing, but it's not. They call me the mayor of fair here at Ultimate Autographs. Okay, nobody does, but hopefully they do. I like to keep it consistent with my sports takes. Justin Herbert, to me, Robbie, and tell me if you agree, he reminds me of Regina George in Mean Girls, Rachel McAdams. He is like the pretty super popular girl in high school. From a distance, she looks perfect. There's not a single flaw with her. You know, you fantasize every single day about being with her. But then you start to move closer to her. You start to get to know her a little bit. Maybe a zit or two starts to pop out. And you start to see some of the issues that are kind of wrong underneath the hood. That's the way that I feel about Justin Herbert. He is unbelievably talented from afar, but there are still just a couple of things with Herbert that's missing from him getting to the next level, more or less. But regardless, this is an amazing, amazing way to start your collection if you are Michael Force. And as Robbie said, may the Force be with you. One of my favorite promotions, sports promotions, Robbie, that a lot of sports teams do, they have on May 4th. That is National 4th Be With You Day. May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th be with you.
Yeah, I did that when I was younger. When I was a kid, I went to a Sox game with my family, and I dressed up as a Jedi. That was encouraging. You actually ended up getting a free food voucher if you ended up dressing up in any Star Wars apparel. Really cool. So let's see, guys. Let's see where the Force will guide us next. So that's a headliner hit, Robbie.
Yep.
We are now going to be down to 22 boxes and 11 headliners, so a 50-50 chance right on the nose. Alfredo said, hell yeah. Nice.
That was a licensed jersey, too.
Licensed, too, huh? Even better. Even better licensed jersey. Yeah, I took a peek. I just didn't mention it, actually.
Oh, yeah, it's licensed. That bad boys
Yeah.
is licensed.
Yes, it is. Yeah, Fanatics. Yeah, this is licensed indeed. Wow. That is a bad boy right there. Michael, where you at in the chat, brother? Don't be shy. Michael, if you want to trade for the Sammy Sosa, please let me know. That'd be a nice trade. Be a very, very nice trade. If he had what Rivets had, Super Bowl winner. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, what Rivers had. Yeah, Super Bowl winner.
Yeah, it's Nike. Oh, it's got
It's Nike.
bolt up, too.
Oh, let me get this back in. There you go. The bolt up, the Nike. Look at the. I like the NFL logo right there.
The collar right here. It's got bolt up right there.
Dude, that is sick.
Nike too.
That is sick. That is very cool.
That is awesome. I like these licensed jerseys, man.
Oh, those are great. I love the powder blues. Look, anytime you got a powder blue, right?
Oh, yeah, exactly. The powder blues are the ones you want. I know anytime I see like an LT powder blue or Antonio Gates powder blue, those bad boys are nice.
Gotta gobble it up. That's how you get yourself charged up for a 3 o'clock show here in the UA Live break room, as we're about a half an hour in. If you're just tuning in on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, Bob Boulay, also known as Jersey Slime in the chat, said for a 2-week period before May the 4th, Robbie doesn't shave and becomes Chewbacca. Baka.
The fiance won't let do that. Nope, can't do that.
You guys have not. You guys. It's funny that you say that, Bob, because you've never actually heard. When Robbie gets mad, usually when he opens up the fridge here in the break room, not this break room, but the actual break room, and there's no food left over, there's no pizza in there, Robbie actually yells and he sounds something like. He goes very, very angry. Very scary to be around. You damn,
Doc.
you
Looks
damn
like Doc's
Wookie.
getting back in. The multi-jerseys. Double box this time.
Thank you, Doc. The
Or-
Doc checking in.
Yeah, double box jerseys. I was going to say. Got a double look at the multi-sport. I was like, wait, make sure it's the jersey. So that is 6 to go, folks. 6 to go in those double box jerseys.
Let's go, guys. Let's go. 6 to go. Double spot for those jerseys. Again, 2 jerseys would come out. You have a 1 in 2 chance of landing yourself a headliner now after that. Justin Herbert. Sounds like my girlfriend's poodle when it growls. Yeah. Hey, those poodles, man. Just telling you right now. Scarier things come in smallest packages.
We're closed out.
And what? The quarterback room?
Yeah.
Woo! Round of
Yeah.
applause.
Christopher Hove grabbing the last 2 spots.
Mr. Ho, big baller. Now we're Jim Kelly time coming up.
And $30 to you, sir.
$30 to you, $15 to Doc, and then $15 to, who was it, Ryan McCall?
Yeah.
They got that party started?
Yeah, they got theirs already, so I'll send Christopher's 30. Let me get you this list. And thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, guys. Man,
Awesome
I
stuff,
knew I
guys.
could count on these guys to come through.
Awesome stuff, guys. Ty says it beats up my hound. Aw, it's tough to see. That's tough to see. Yeah, I've been living with my girlfriend for a little while now, and she has 3 completely different sized animals, and it's just so odd seeing like the biggest one. His name is Pepe. He's absolutely terrified by the 2 cats that are like an eighth of his size.
Pepe Le Pew.
Pepe La Pew. Shout out to Pepe, man. Hopefully Pepe's tuning in. Let's go, Doc. You got this. Yeah, Robbie's going to get that put together here for this quarterback room. Love the sportsmanship. Love the encouragement in the chat, guys. Just so you guys know what else we got going on here in the break room. Robbie, do we still got this practice squad up and going? That one box?
Yep. Last practice squad.
So we do have a hidden gem for the practice squad, guys. You know what? Since you
Then we
guys
got
just...
minis.
Since you guys just did this and you just wiped out the chase wheel spin and a never before seen act, and again, don't tell anyone that I'm doing this, all right? If you happen to see the chase wheel spin magically change at the bottom of the screen, don't tell anyone that I did it, all right? There we go. So what we're going to have in this, so this practice squad, I'm going to end up doing the exact same thing that Robbie and I just did for this quarterback room. Every single person who buys out a spot and say, now this is a hidden gem in the practice squad. It could be anything from a speed flex down to a mini to a jersey. We do not know. It is a hidden gem. Now you're going to get $15 off of this practice squad that you're basically buying in for free at that point. It's going to be $36 a spot to get yourself into that practice squad. And once we close that out, bada bing, bada boom, new minis comes in. And we are going to be waiting for those. So, quarterback mixer is ready to go. Thank you, Mr. Lopez.
You're welcome, buddy.
You're welcome there, feller. All right, so we're not going to need a box number. All we have to do is sit back, relax, and see who gets that AFC East spot. Guys, good luck. Ty says that is awesome. Yes, it is. It's actually quite funny when I get home from the studio some days, and it's just kind of like they're all just tussling around. And Pepe, who's like, I got to be like a 70 to 80 pound dog. poor guy's getting terrorized by a 9-pound cat. Let's see what we got here. So 8 times around the world we goes. 5 to go in the multi-sport mixer. Thank you for the update, Tanya. Follow Tanya's lead. Robbie Lopez, the winner of the Jim Kelly item, is going to go to Joe Bolano. AFC East winner. So I'll grab that and get that bad boy out. Let's see what the item is on.
Jim Calais.
Very, very nice. So congrats to you guys. Congratulations. And again, look, I'm not sure if Joe was one of the people that took advantage of our little promo offer for this, but $90 for Jim Kelly, regardless of what this is on. Well worth the price of admission. So,
of course.
And I think he only had one spot, too, I believe.
Yes, he did.
Everybody had one spot.
Everyone had one spot except for Christopher.
Oh, yeah, he had the last 2 spots. You were
right. This was for the practice squad right here. All right.
Yes.
So Ryan Andreessen has started that practice squad single, folks.
Thank you both. And again, same thing as the quarterback room, guys. It's going to be $15 back to you in UA store credit for every spot that you buy. Again, because once that closes out, we're going to get a brand new series in here. We just closed out the quarterback room. We want to get some fresh things up for you guys on the site. It's Feeling Fresh Friday here in the UA Live break room.
Ooh, I like that.
And you know who else is going to like this? Joe Bolano. Jim Kelly.
Oh, nice mini.
Very, very nice mini. There you go. Shout out to you, JB. Awesome hit there, Mr. Bolano. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff there. Keep the party moving. Alfredo said, same with my 65-pound boxer, best home protector. Buy scared yeah, 2 of my fiance's cats. Well, that's fine. I mean, that's your boxer, and then your fiance has the cats. You can't play favorites with your kids, but you can play favorites with the pets in your house. That is very, very true. 288-477. Yeah, it's actually kind of nice. I was in this. I was the first one in yesterday. What do they say about patience, Robbie? Patience pays off. Patience is a virtue here in the UA Live break room. Shout out to you, Joe. But yeah, Alfredo. Yeah, actually getting used to like my girlfriend's pets and everything with that. It's actually very weird how close I've actually gotten. Oh my God, I keep putting Joe Kelly, the former pitcher. Joe Kelly mini. It's actually funny how close I've gotten with her dog because I've actually had a mutt, as we like to call her. She was a terrier, a English greyhound, and a Chihuahua. So she was this little, once upon a time, 20-pound dog, and we lost her.
Oh, Joe.
We lost her 2 days before Thanksgiving past year. So she would have been 19 in January. Damn. And she was a clearance puppy, man. She was my family would always say she was the best $250 that we ever spent back in the day. We got her from a adoption agency back in the summer of 2007, and we got her as a couple months old. And
oh, wow.
Yeah, so I grew up with her, man, from 8 years old until I was 26. So, crazy, man.
Breaking news, ex-Commanders OC Cliff Kingsbury is expected to join the Rams coaching staff. His title is to be determined.
Probably on the offensive side of things, I am sure.
Former
Arizona Cardinals head coach.
And Joe, just to let you know, yes, those minis are coming up. We are 7 spots away. 7 spots away from that practice squad single closing out. Yep. And then we got those minis coming up.
I rescue my guys from Georgia the best. That's awesome, Alfredo. I love to hear that. Love to hear anybody that is willing to help out the little furry friends of the world, because they are furry friends. We have a lot of people on staff here that have pets across the board. I know it was just National Golden Retriever Day a couple of days ago. We actually had something going in one of our work group chats, just dropping a lot of our pets in there. So very, very cool stuff, guys. Big congrats to Joe. But like what Robbie said, do not sleep on the practice squad. Jim Kelly was the secondary headliner. Let's get some continuous movement. Another spot was broken into. So we're down to 6 to go in that practice squad single. Again, guys, $15 is going back. So every order that you get, if you end up, let's do some UA math, shall we? Let's say we get a big dog that wants to come in the room. $51 a spot times 6, right? That's $306 if you buy out those final 6 breaks. But here's the fun part. That $306, actually you subtract that from 90 because that's how much you're getting off, because you're getting $15 off a spot. So in reality, Rob, you're paying $216 for 6 spots. The quad in this series costs $204. So you're basically getting an additional 2 spots traditionally in what a quad would be. So again, you guys are getting an absolutely great steal here, and you're getting the minis. Joe says he loves the minis. The minis are one of the most popular things that we have here at Ultimate Autographs. Buy 3 spots, get 1 free. Exactly, my man. Buy 3 spots, get 1 free. There's a lot of different ways you can slice the pie. So let's dive in. I'm going to keep an eye on that, but I do want to focus our attention on the vault. The vault's been a little lonely. It got a quad broken into earlier, Robbie. And the funny thing is, usually when you get a quad, and at the time there's 14 boxes, and there's no headliners that were taken out of that. So very, very surprising to me that we have actually not seen any more action back in here. So we have 4 great headliners. And the way that I see it, technically, I see it as it being a lot more than that. We had 1 vault key go earlier. We still have 4 vault keys, 4 headliners, but one of the helmets has 3 inscriptions on it. 3 Hall of Famers in Warren Sapp, Derek Brooks, and Mike Allstott on a Speed Flex for a $100 buy-in. Again, a standard Speed Flex for a Tampa Bay Buccaneers helmet would probably go for about $500 to $600. You get 3 Hall of Fame signatures on it, you are probably going to triple that price. We're talking close to the range of $1,400 to $1,500. Again, if you're looking at this as an investment, okay, just 1 spot for the vault, this can get you close to 15 times your money back if you're looking to repurpose this. But if you're looking to keep this, you're getting 3 players on one of the greatest championship defenses of all time. So again, like I was just mentioning with Ryan's comment, look at this as a pie, guys. Look at this as a giant pie in the sky. Slice this however way you want. What we try to do for you guys here at Ultimate Autographs is we try to make sure you guys get as many different slices of the pie as possible. Because again, I am not here to poo-poo any other break rooms. I am a company man at the end of the day. I quite literally have it basically tattooed on me here at this point. But I will say this. At Ultimate Autographs, we do every single thing we can for you guys to get the best bang for your buck. What's up?
Oh, no, I was just trying to manifest something.
Manifest, yeah, I'm trying to. I thought you were like casting a spell over there.
Show up, but nothing's showing up.
I thought you were getting like casting a spell over there.
Oh, I can. I have.
Or you won some sort of like giveaway.
I have cast a spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what that was yesterday when the light was flickering?
No, not that one.
That was freaky though, by the way.
I know.
That was very odd.
Don't know what happened.
There's no rhyme or reason for that either.
Oh.
Waiting for that to happen. Also waiting for
White Sox.
What?
I cursed your White Sox.
No, the White Sox cursed the White Sox. The White Sox cursed the White Sox. The senile old man that oversees the team cursed the White Sox.
Man, I thought he was making me think made me think I was like a genius by putting hooks on them. But apparently it's the organization doing its own thing.
You just be happy that your baseball team is in a good spot. You worry about your side of town. I'm going to worry about my side of town.
Come on.
But the one thing you and I can agree on, Robbie, is that we can come together and we can help everyone steer the direction of these breaks. Now, what I was trying to get to here, who are the 3 that were signing that Bucks helmet again? I got you, Tanya. I'll bring you right back to it. Let me show you this real quick. So this is Warren Sapp. The quarterback killer, as he signs on a lot of his helmets here. His inscription is right here at the top. You have Derek Brooks and his smiley face self here. And then you have Mike Allstott right in between. So those 3 guys were huge components of the 2002 Tampa Bay Buccaneers championship squad. One of only 2 Super Bowl wins in their franchise's history. I'm just saying, if Dan Jobbitt is in here, if you guys see Daddy Dan in the comments, ask Dan Jobbitt how important and how amazing these guys were at their peak. He is our resident Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan. So all of these 3 guys are Hall of Famers, Tanya. Jerry Jones doesn't own the White Sox.
Between both of them, they're kind of like the same.
You know what? We're going there. You know what? You said his first name, so we're going here. You know who does own the White Sox? This guy.
It's Jerry and Jerry.
This guy does.
They both are Jerry.
Now, would you trust this guy? See, this is what he's doing. This is what he cares about more, guys.
Who's this?
Smoking the...
Hey,
bringing out the cigars. This is what he cares about more than my... Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Gonna have a stroke on air. Story for another time.
That McCall jumping into that practice squad with Ryan. So we got 2 Ryans joining that practice squad.
Okay.
So they know what's on the line. They know what's coming up after this. So they want to see some minis. Who wants to see minis jump in that practice squad?
If it's a Cuban, then he's right.
6 spots to go now. 6 spots to go.
More of a Mark Cuban guy myself there.
It's gonna come. It's gonna break. $15. Actually, let me give Ryan McCall his $15.
Guys, I'm in the practice squad. Let's get it closed. Did you say I see 5 spots left? 5 spots left, correct? In the practice squad single?
Let me double check. I might have gotten an order while I'm doing this. So.
You are good, my man. 5 spots to go. That's another $15 off. Again, $36 a spot right now to close out that series. We got the minis in the room. I'm looking right at them.
Sorry, Doc got in there too.
Let's go. You know what?
He got in the same time as Ryan Andreessen. That's why I didn't see his order number.
I don't know why. I feel like every time we have a practice squad and I'm in the room with Doc, I feel like he always does super well. My uncle breaks out a box of Cubans at weddings and funerals. Yeah. No, those are either, they're usually like celebratory type things. When my buddy got engaged a couple of years ago, I think that was the last time I broke out a Cuban. And then, Bob, I've been coughing ever since, to say the least. Quick question, Robbie. When do the numbers get drawn for your squares?
Tonight at 7:30. Because I'll get off here about 5:30-ish. And then by the time I get home, settle in, have dinner, I'll do them about 7:30 Central Standard Time.
Nice.
Live on Facebook.
We'll do a
live on Facebook.
Live on Facebook. There you go. So drop Robbie a little friend request. Pop into what he's got going on over there. So
yeah, Ryan and Doc are in it. Yep.
For the squares?
Yeah. For the squares. And again,
Very
thank
cool.
you guys so much for filling it. We filled the whole entire board. Tanya grabbed the last 2 spots. So,
nice.
Yep, she grabbed the last 2 spots. So thank you guys so much. Tanya, Doc, Jeff Cook, Brian Maresca, Joshua Bateman, Dan Jobit. I feel like I'm missing someone else.
A lot of UA guys, man.
Yeah, we had a lot. Oh, Jeff, our GM bought a couple spots.
Let's go.
Our GM bought in, so he's in.
We have a hypothetical.
Dom.
Yeah.
Dom bought a spot.
DP. There you go.
Dom's in it. So a lot of you guys.
I remember.
I got some family members that jumped in there. Some neighbors some neighbors in my neighborhood. So, again, thank you guys so much.
Keep your fingers, your toes, keep all your limbs crossed, and we'll see what ends up happening. So do you do squares every year? Is this something that you've been normally doing, or?
So this is actually my 3rd time. Last year I didn't do it. The year before that I didn't do it. I've done it in the past.
Okay.
It's something that my family has been doing for God knows ages. I know when growing up they've been doing
popular stuff. Yeah. You know what so I used to do it. So my dad used to do it.
Oh, Ryan McKee. Yep, there. Ryan McCall. You got some too.
Yeah, the 1 and 2 spot. Yeah,
that was the one I was missing. I was like, I'm missing someone. Who am I missing?
You're taking attendance.
Yeah.
Everyone is basically here. Roll call.
Roll call. Ryan McCall too.
Looking for AA, Ron, and Balaki. So my dad growing up at a part-time job that he used to work at, he used to do pick'ems, how we have it here at UA. We would do the week-to-week, the confidence pool picks. And then during the Super Bowl, then we would do Super Bowl scores. So I did that from when I was like 8 until maybe until high school.
Okay.
And then the whole FanDuel thing again kicked in, and that basically took over.
You came in relatively when everything was transitioning from like old school to new school, like FanDuel, DraftKings was starting to come out.
Well, right when I was starting to be, dude, right when I turned 2021 is when COVID hit. So quick fun thing. What break is that Bucks helmet in? Sorry guys, we got you, Tanya.
That is
the vault.
Correct.
I'll pull that up for you here, Tanya. I'll have you look at this bad boy once again. I'll actually just pull this up on the full graphic.
And that's wide open too, folks. Wide open.
Love the look of the new graphic off of the vault, by the way.
I like these.
Yeah,
That's
very
Nicolette.
cool. Nicolette and Jessica, both. Shout out to both of them. So for creating that. Very, very cool graphic for you. And then that's the one in the bottom middle there, Tanya, for you. So, yeah, what were we just talking about? Oh yeah, the FanDuel thing. So actually,
came in around COVID.
So getting in that around COVID, and I had a buddy of mine, who, well, it was me and his cousin. We actually ended up going on Twitter and we would give out free picks, right? We would create an account and then we would give out like a free foot, like when sports were just coming back. And we did it for, shits and giggles and whatever. And things were fine. Things were fun. We started to gather a little bit of a following because we actually started to give out some really, good picks. We started to win a little bit, but we didn't put any serious money on it ourselves. So me and his cousin, we kind of got tired of it. We're like, okay, whatever. So we kind of dropped out of things. My buddy took it and he ran with it. Oh, wow. So he made it into like this huge thing. So he created a Discord. And people were he was doing such a good job with it. People started paying him per month for his picks that he would give out. So as of right now to this day, and this was started over 5 years ago, he has over 9,000 members and about over a third of them pay for picks. So he actually made so much money last year from betting and from starting that business himself that he actually had to use it as a tax write-off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's like, and that was just it was a little capping thing, like a funny little joke during COVID we started, and it ended up turning into
the thing about
an actual business. Yeah.
Having friends like that, because that's where a lot of good ideas come. You take them as craps and giggles, and you're like, yeah, it's a good idea. You can't really knock it unless you run with it. Because that's how a lot of these ideas come. You gotta, if you think it's a good idea, run with it. You gotta run with it.
That's how you gotta attack things in life, guys. If you have a dream or any kind of passion that you have, go out there and run with it. If you, for example,
let's get those minis.
If you have a dream of having a Jamar Chase Speed Flex or Jahmyr Gibbs Speed Flex in your home, you know what? If you can close your eyes, you know what helps a lot of the time? You close your eyes and you can manifest it. If you can close your eyes and you can see it in your house, then you can go get it in one of these breaks right here, guys. $102 a spot. 5 spots to go in the single, 7 in the double. Don't forget, the practice squad and the quarterback room were not the only two things a part of the Chase Wheel Spin. We have a rare situation where we have a 3-spot Chase Wheel Spin. This is going on for the duration of the show. This multi-sport mixture, we have yet to have a break in this. We had a multi-sport jersey single and a quarterback mixer single, but that is all she has wrote so far, guys. That's all she wrote. Robbie, out of any item that we have currently in the room, is there one that currently stands out to you, my man?
Ted Williams. I got to see the Ted Williams. I have not seen the Ted. We have not pulled a Ted Williams bet, so I got to lay my eyes on a Ted Williams bet before I leave, because if I leave here and it gets pulled on the Common Show, then I don't think I'll ever see it. It's limited. It's very rare that we get a Ted Williams.
Well, especially for somebody that's passed away. Yeah. As soon as that happens, like for example, a guy when I started here a few months ago who we talked about that a lot was Jim Brown.
Yep.
Jim Brown, who passed away, a few years back. Again, unfortunately, just the nature of the situation is, unfortunately, you're not around anymore. Obviously, you cannot produce autographs. It's just the nature of the business, but it's also when somebody does pass away for whatever reason, it's just the way that it is. It does accumulate value over time when somebody does pass. And for Ted Williams, he is a legend in the sport of baseball in his own respect. Robbie, I would probably say it is my favorite hit that I've had. I think you would love this. It was actually authenticated in Puerto Rico, which really threw me off. It was actually a Willie Mays signed baseball that we had as a part of a Weekend Warrior last weekend. It was fantastic. It was just a simple Willie Mays baseball, but it looked like it had like rust on it. It was freaking cool, man. It looked like it just like rolled out of the Sandlot. It was unbelievable. So let's see, guys, what else do we got in the series? I'm going to look at some of the possibilities here because I'm going to look at what we got for the multi-sport.
Got the intel, and it has been transferred to the subject.
The intel. Yes. We're passing notes around here. What is this? What is the second grade? Passing notes around here.
This is military operation going on. Military operation. Intel has been received and is being processed to the subject.
Over. Do I hear a Niner in there? You calling from a walkie-talkie?
Niner.
So, breaker, Niner. So speaking of Ted Williams, by the way, I just want to take a look at this for you guys. Operation Rob Hill. Abort. Oh man, I have a dark joke that I could say about that, but I won't go there because it's not the After Dark show. Call sign Doc. You guys cracked me up. Okay, so I want to show you guys this in the break tab for what we have here. So this right here. So I'm just gonna highlight this. So these are all of the different teams for what we have, and I'm going to coincide it with what we have for the headliners to see what we can double up, to see what we can triple up potentially. So we have the Ted Williams spot, you can get Ted Williams and Chris Chelios because Chris Chelios is his secondary headliner. Let's see, Mariners, Blues, Film, and Hawks. So that Blues spot obviously is technically 2 for 1 because you get Brett Hull and Adam Oates.
Yep.
You get the Chiefs. Wrestling, and Guardians, Lions, which is Jahmyr Gibbs, Frank Thomas, which was the White Sox and Celtics. We'll see what that is. The Bengals, which is Jamar Chase, the Cubs, which was the Sosa jersey, and the Flyers. Let's see about that. Skateboarding, Broncos, Dodgers, Braves. Just trying to see for the doubles and triple ups that we have.
I think that's. Yeah,
I think we only have one spot that is a headliner, double up or triple up there. And now we're dropping Morse code into the chat. All right, so now we're really
Checker slack.
I am borderline scared too. Oh.
That's your intel.
Oh man. All right. Well, let me just say, mission accomplished. mission accomplished there. This is why you're way better than that fraud of a head coach for the Milwaukee Bucks. Way to go, buddy.
He's the good Doc Rivers.
This is why we call him the good doctor here in the room, because he just prescribed us something really, really good. Thank you there, brother. I actually forgot what that was for, by the way, for Matt Leinart. I'd say Matt Leinart stat jersey, my former Cardinals quarterback. Yeah, he was kind enough. Said I think Doc, you said that got it at a silent auction, like a Cardinal silent auction. I think he said a few years back. So very, very cool, Doc Aruski.
Wait, did I miss?
Thank you, man. Bobby said I have that same Williams bat. Man, that is so cool. Bob, where does that rank in terms of your PC for that Williams item? Got it many years ago before Ted had a severe stroke. They were signed by Ted for his son's John Henry Williams company, Green Diamond. And it's fairly rare now, but you can still find a few of them available on eBay. That's some very, very good insight, man.
I would have to say a Ted Williams. If I ever had a Ted Williams bet, that's got to be my number one for me. I mean, I do have a Tom Brady, but it's Ted Williams. It's Ted Williams.
You got Tom Brady?
Yeah.
On what?
Speed Flex.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you get it in a break room?
Yeah.
Or did you get nice?
You want to know how much I won that for?
Probably something like stupid. Probably like $100.
75.
75. Dude, that's sick. Patriots or Bucks?
Split.
Dude, that's. And you're gonna hold on to that?
Oh hell yeah.
You're a better man than me. That would have been out the door real quick.
Oh yeah.
That would have been out the door. I'd be like, oh.
Although
I'd be like, honey, you're.
Well, right now,
ring finger's looking a little.
She's pushing it to sell because she wants the wedding. So, I don't know.
I like this right here. Well, I was gonna say we know Bob is he's a New York sports enthusiast through and through, and of course he goes with my number one is a signed Mitchell and Ness wool flannel 1952 replica Yankees jersey signed by Mickey Mantle.
Wow.
So, Bobby, I don't know if you saw over this past weekend, a part of one of our Weekend Warrior mixers, we actually had a sports print Whitey Ford baseball. It was one of 250. It actually had Whitey Ford's literal thumbprint inside, and it had the certification. It had a little picture of Whitey Ford, obviously with an autographed baseball as well. So former teammates, obviously, with the Mick and Mickey Mantle.
That was in the Weekend Warrior.
That was in the Weekend Warrior, man. Yeah, it was pretty cool. That and Willie Mays both. Yeah. So I mean, the baseball items here have gone. They have shot up. They've shot up.
Hell yeah, they've gone
shot
better.
up huge.
Because those were not here when I was here. I've been here for over 2 years now. I've never seen that.
Honestly, outside of Ruth, Honest Wagner, Ty Cobb,
Yeah.
like Shoeless Joe, like I don't know how.
Sandy Koufax.
Yeah, Koufax, like Bob Gibson.
Yeah.
I don't know how many more guys you would rather have than a Williams, a Mays,
Or even a Whitey Ford.
White chairman of the board, man. Yeah, chairman of the board. We get Yogi Berra. We've had Yogi Berra jerseys here.
Yep.
So, Bob, and again, to show you how unbiased Bobby is, saying that's a part of his top 10.
Lionel's jumped into that practice squad, folks. We are halfway there.
One spot.
4 to go.
There you go. $15 going your way, Eric. $15, bud.
He wants those minis. He knows what's on the line.
Eric's one of our big-time mini players.
Yep.
Joe said, rare game used and signed ads from Ted Williams' career can exceed $100,000. If I had $100,001 in my bank account, Robbie, and I could get myself on a game used Ted Williams item, I would have $1 left in my bank account.
Oh man, I'd probably be negative.
Did I tell you? Wait, okay. So you said Brady is your most valuable, right?
Right now, yes, in my PC. But I was gonna say if I had a Ted Williams, that would be my number one.
So do you mean valuable in terms of like money value or like just personally to you or both?
Both.
Both? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. So that makes sense. So for me, so we got this me and my dad won this at White Sox Fest about a decade ago or so. This was actually 2015. For those, since we're on the topic of baseball, the White Sox had their core of players from the 05 team reunite for the 05 World Series. And it was a really great event. And during a silent auction, Robbie, we actually ended up winning the final run that was batted in during the 2005 season. Jermaine Dye drove in Willie Harris in the 9th inning of Game 4 of the 05 World Series. That baseball, which actually led to Jermaine Dye winning World Series MVP, currently sitting in my garage. It's my prized possession. It's definitely the most favorite sports thing that me and my dad have. So we flex about it all the time. Anytime someone comes over, it's like, ooh, shiny. You know, so shout out to Willie Harris and Jermaine Dye. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Oh my God, I'm gonna need. Is there a translator out there? I don't know what they are worth, but I have a complete set of USFL cards still in the box. Yeah, that's one of those things, Robbie, right? Where it's like if you're if you grew up collecting cards, if you grew up like, imagine if you kept all of those cards from like a young age, you don't know what could actually have value on it. You know, you never know. All mint condition. That sentence says every letter.
I was gonna say I have some of those and I don't know. Someone told me they weren't worth anything, so I got rid of them. The USFL cards. Mm-hmm. Someone told me they weren't really worth anything, so I basically sold them to a hobby store. They always look for like stuff.
Never hurts to ask. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing as well. Never hurts to ask around because again, that seems like more it would be like a one-to-one person type of thing where it's like there might be somebody out there that finds a lot of value in them that collects them for whatever reason. So,
well, I know the one that I sold it to, they sold them for like individual packs. So it's like something they could put on the shelf and sell for individual packs. You know,
makes sense
because that Hobby Lobby had like an array of stuff, like. Stuff from like back in the 80s that I grew up collecting, like the old school tops, the 87 tops, the 87 Dončić, the 87 flares.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. 87 flares. I like that.
Oh yeah, those old school flare cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, those are sick, man.
Yeah, and then they came out with like the Teenage Mutant Ninja cards. I was big into those. The Garbage Pail Kids. And then what was the ones that had like the gruesome? Were they called the gruesome kids or the? I forgot what they call. You guys know what I'm talking about? Yeah, like they're like the gruesome Garbage Pail Kids, but I forgot what the hell they were called.
Garbage Pail Kids honestly sounds like vaguely familiar to me, but and again that predates my time, but
probably. I'll look it up.
Look it up.
Unless
so where are we going to next, guys? Here in the UAL Live break room, Bob with just a wonderful suggestion, saying if you want to unload cheap items like sports cards, donate them to a hospital for the children's ward. I did that a lot of years ago.
Oh, that's what they were. Yeah. Garbage Pail Kids.
Garbage Pail Kids.
Tops made them.
Kind of makes me want to go back and check some of my cards from when I was a kid.
Yeah, these guys. Remember these guys?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
Yep.
Sheesh. So we got 4 spots left to go in this practice squad single, guys. Do not let this go to waste. I will tell you right now, Common and Dom, they will be having a brand new series of their own dropping at the 6 o'clock hour. Make sure that we get the minis before that. And if you see anything, and if you see anything between the vault or this multi-sport mixer series that's going on right now in the room that you like, guys, oh, that's sweet. Anything that you like, guys, get those spots in now. We still got 5 spots to go in the single, 7 in the double, and all 8 to go in that quad.
That's what they look like. The shredder. I had that. Hero in the half shell. Turtle power. So yeah, there was I collect a lot of good. I'm trying to think what other. Let me see. 80s. I think it was called. Was 80s trading cards.
Got 5 spots to go in this this multi-sport jersey double. See where we can go with this, guys. Doubling up again. The multi-sport mixer for the jerseys. I'll pull this up over here as well, so we can get an idea of what is left and what we can go chasing after for you guys. So this is how the divisions are going to line itself up. Let me highlight this for you folks real quick at home. Alf. What's up?
Alf.
Alf.
Remember the TV show
Alf? The weird looking little... what do you even call him?
The brown alien.
Yeah, a little alien pig snort looking thingy. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a big trading card. Growing Pains. Dallas. MASH. There's a lot of interesting Batman, Superman.
All super popular
Knight
80s.
Rider cards.
Yeah. 80s stuff.
Oh yeah, that was the day. That was a good day.
So for what we got for some double up possibilities here.
Let's do it.
A big game tonight in Motown, Knicks and Pistons. Bobby, give me your thoughts on that between the Knicks and Pistons. How do you like the reuniting yourself with a Queensman himself, Jose Alvarado coming home, the New Orleans Pelicans point guard getting traded to the New York Knicks. He's going to provide some great on-ball defense and playmaking to back up Jalen Brunson up off the bench. How would I know that? Dalen Terry actually got rerouted to New Orleans, the former Chicago Bull first-round pick.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, so Terry got traded to New York for Yabusele, and then he got rerouted to New Orleans for Alvarado with some second-round picks. And then today, New Orleans they cut Terry. They actually released Terry today. They like 20 minutes ago they just released him. Yeah. Yeah, so that's how us Bulls know how to draft first-round picks. So that's how that goes.
All right, hold on. We got some action. We got Kevin Peltz. He has jumped into the multi-mixer jerseys double box.
Okay, got some movement there. So it's a series we got pulled up right now. So thank you very much, Kevin.
4 spots to go in that.
Let's see here. Awesome. Yep, down to 4 to go. So, guys, $82 a spot with some of the most creative jerseys that are currently out there.
And Tom Kaz has jumped into the actual multi-mixer single box.
Thank you, Tom.
4 to go in that.
Keep it going. 4 in each. Those will definitely go by the boards at some point over the course of the show here today in the Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. So we have the Chicago Bears monster of the Midway, Atlanta Braves, which is the Ronald Acuna, and the Seattle Supersonics. So Acuna and the Bears monster of the Midway is a double up right off rip. Chargers, Ducks, and Mariners. Well, we just saw the Justin Herbert go. So no headliners in that division. We have a 4-team division with the Yankees, the Sixers, the Red Wings, and the Falcons. Also, DJ Moore, by the way, is a secondary headliner. So maybe that could go for a Bears hit. Yankees, Sixers, Red Wings, and Falcons. Well, we saw Julius Erving go during the noon show. Manchester City, Red Sox, and Dolphins. The Manchester City is going to be the Erling Haaland. Red Sox as well is going to be the David Ortiz. That's a hell of a double up. And we know what the Dolphins was. That was Devon Achane. That got pulled earlier, so we know what we're getting with that. Blue Jays. That's going to be the licensed jersey of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That's going to be Vladito. The Denver Nuggets, the Indianapolis Colts, and the New York Rangers. There's Bobby Boulet's squad. The New York Rangers. Dallas Cowboys, Chicago Blackhawks. That could be Jeremy Roenick as a secondary headliner. But we got Bobby Hull already as the photoed headliner. And the Oakland A's. USC Trojans, the Sam Darnold. Chicago Cubs, and the Philadelphia Flyers. That'll probably be Jeremy Roenick, actually. So Sam Darnold and Jeremy Roenick would be a double up. And then we have the Blues, which is the dual Brett Hull and Adam Oates custom jersey. The Shaquille O'Neal LA Lakers we saw, and then we have the film and the Ravens. So very, very cool. So let's keep it moving, guys. Where do we want to go next? So salary dump. Yeah, salary dump for sure. Yeah, Yabusele definitely was. That was a signing I was excited for in some ways for the Knicks, because I loved how Yabu played last year for a really, really hurt Sixers team. Bobby, give me your thoughts on the Knicks. What's their ceiling in the Eastern Conference? Do you think that they're possibly a Giannis team over the summer if they fall short in the postseason again? I think that New York's starting-wise, in terms of their starting lineup, unless Boston gets Jason Tatum back for a postseason run, I see the Knicks having the best starting 5 in the Eastern Conference. I have some doubts in terms of their depth and their consistencies on defense. Seeing how Jalen Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns work, because they got absolutely demolished in pick and rolls last year in the postseason. A hyper-athletic team in a postseason setting might cause them some problems. Hell, even an upstart Pistons team last year gave them fits in the first round. They took that series to 6. So I'm kind of curious. I like to get different perspectives from, fans of, teams that I'm don't really hear too much from. So, because here in the Chicagoland area, Bob, there's not a lot of optimism. There's not a lot of chatter about Bull stuff. It's very negative around these parts, and deservingly so. I don't want Giannis and give up Cat and Bridges and others. That's fair. That's fair. The Big Bodega, 2 years in New York, 2 all-star appearances for Kitty Cat. So this multi-sport Kitty mixer Cat. Series, Kitty Cat.
Call me Kitty Cat.
Call me Kitty Cat.
Mrs. Clary, Kitty Cat.
Pervert.
That movie cracks me up.
Yeah, dude, it is one of my favorites. Hot route. I don't know what that means. Jeremy, just go stand on the other side.
I don't want
crab cakes and football. That is what Maryland's about. I love Wedding Crashers, man. That's great. Fun fact
Got it, Brian. Got it. Thank you so much.
Got that email. Fun fact about okay, sorry about the fluorescent blue here, guys. I'll change this back. Fun fact about Wedding Crashers. That movie came out the weekend that my parents got married.
No way.
Yeah, weekend my parents got married. They actually went to go see that. Now,
did they get their wedding crash?
Wedding Crash. Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn did not make the VIP list. But, dude, who was I on with? Oh my God, I cannot remember.
4 to go in that practice squad, folks. We're there. Tanya's in the multi-sport mixer 7. 4 to go in that too. Yep.
We got 4s across the board here. 4 in the multi-sport single, 4 in the practice squad single, 4. And that's it. I totally lied. I thought we had 4 in the jersey double, but it looks like we're down to 2.
Oh, someone bought in?
Yep, we're down to 2 in the jersey double.
All right, hold on.
Thank you, guys.
Is this it? Yep. Keenan Hermanson.
I want my painting back. Okay, Keenan Hermanson.
Keenan Hermanson has got 2 spots in that double box jersey. So, yep, 2 to go.
The cast in that movie was so amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Wedding Crashers. Dude, I was working with Alex on Sunday. He does an amazing Christopher Walken impression. It's actually really, really good.
So, there you go. Who's
Closing
closing it out?
It's a series where if you can get $15 back, you can maneuver your way around and get $15 back in your pocket.
Make sure, seriously though, guys, $15 you get back in this practice squad single. We close this out. Again, you will get first dibs at the minis before they end up debuting for the primetime show that is coming up now. Robbie, you know the primetime show as good as anybody. You and I each work one on Monday and Tuesday.
Bobby, you lucky dog, you. Look at that.
What's up?
Look at his comment.
My cousin who works as a sound engineer in Hollywood just sent me a collectible he was given. It's a baseball bat signed by Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Wow.
I wonder if the bat is like a Harley Quinn bat.
Yeah, like the prop that she used in the movie. Yeah. What was that?
Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad. That was the name of that. Suicide Squad. Probably one of the few positives from that movie. Jared Leto. Jared Leto
and Will Smith.
He was not very happy when he found out that there were going to be other Jokers after him. He thought he was going to be like the Joker.
I know.
Going forward. So I was like,
these Hollywood people.
I mean, you know what's funny? Again, it's so hard to say, like, I don't think he did bad, but it's so hard to kind of judge.
Oh, no, he was good. I thought he did a phenomenal job as that.
Yeah, it's hard to judge somebody, though, when, like, because the writing of that movie, I just didn't think it was a good movie at all, Suicide Squad. But there were certain characters and there were great actors in that movie that the writing in that movie was just bad. Now that we're on the topic, though, for 5 seconds, who's your favorite Joker? I'm guessing you're going to go Heath Ledger, Jack Nicholson. Mine is I definitely zag on this. My favorite's Joaquin Phoenix. In Joker, I loved his performance in Joker. And again, he had a standalone.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think
Cesar Romero. Yeah, the OG Cesar Romero. Yeah.
And Bobby, I think you were going. You took the guy right out of my my memory because I believe if
Cesar Romero.
Caesar is the.
This would be a great question for Dom to answer.
Yes, he's the one that played in the sitcom Batman back in the 80s. I think it was. Was it the 80s or was it the 70s?
Was that with Adam West?
Yes, with Adam West. Yeah, it was a TV show with Adam West.
TV show with Adam West, right on cue.
Yeah,
there you go.
I grew up watching them every morning. It was on Saturday mornings.
Yeah, Saturday morning cartoons.
Batman. Yeah. It was the pow, boom, and like because it'll come up with like little like words and stuff like that.
That's cool.
TV wasn't advanced back in the day.
I would see clips of it.
60s. Thank you, Bobby. 60s. Yeah, but I guess I was watching reruns back in the 80s because I do remember watching that every Saturday morning.
So let's see where we can get to, guys, here in the UA Live break room. It's right around 4:17. This jersey double, moments from happening, hatching out of its box. We got some great headliners left to go in here, ladies and gents. Again, 2 spots to go, $82 a spot. These are the photo headliners that are left available. Bobby Hull, Monsters of the Midway.
Ooh.
The Hull and Oates jersey. Ortiz, Holland, Acuna jersey. Sam Darnold, Shaquille O'Neal, Vladimir Guerrero, Jeremy Roenick, and DJ Moore. 1 and 2 chance. Guys, we have a lot of great Chase Wheel Spin stuff that you guys have been taking advantage today. Take it to the final mile.
Oh, yeah.
We still have 4 spots left to go in the practice squad. $15 off a spot. That's going for $36 a spot. Consider it a happy hour special here in the UA Live break room because you know it's always 5 o'clock somewhere, especially in the UA Live break room. This is the Chase Wheel Spin for the entire show today. For those just tuning in, 14 boxes, 9 headliners. Doesn't get much better than that. Better than a 70% chance of landing some of the greats in their respective sports. Ted Williams, the Hull and Oates once again. This one being on a dual signed helmet. Wayne Gretzky on the Funko, Jamar Chase on the Custom Speed, alongside Jameer Gibbs, with LaDainian Tomlinson sandwiched in between. Manny Ramirez, Terrell Davis, and Chris Chelios in the secondary headliners. Now, as we continue to look for orders, guys, I'll give y'all a heads up real quick about what we got going on here for the month of February. Do you remember the February referenda? That's what we're going to be doing for the month of February. Sorry, guys, I don't want to wait 7 months to wait for the month of September to sing that. So, this has been something we've been having for quite a while, and I want us to continue to push and get higher and higher when it comes to this number, because we set the record to end 2025 with 35 referrals. Then we just broke the 40 referral threshold for the month of January to start off 2026. Right now, we're already at 3. We're looking to kick it up a notch and take things 40 plus. Hell, let's get it to 50 people this month. The more the merrier. You're going after a Jared Goff Game Day Authentic for the giveaway for the month. I'll see if I can actually bring that up for you guys. So I don't have to listen to Rob sing. Thank you, Bobby. There's a reason why I'm on this mic and not in front of one on stage. Let's see if I can find the Jared Goff. I know Richie and Earth, Wind, and Fire. Let's see if I can find a photo for you guys here. If not, I'll leave it for the 6 o'clock, guys. I do not believe we have a photo as of yet. But as soon as we do, I will pass that along. $50 off of their first order of 100 or more. You get $50 in return yourself. That's how we continue to grow. We already got 3 people going in there for the month of February. Let's keep growing together as a community, folks. One spot to go now in that jersey double. Thank you to whoever bought into that. Let's take a look. Let's see which one of you rascally rascals got into that. You can see Jessica Harding just got in. Bob Boulay, what's going on, Bobby? Let's see, Bob, did you end up closing that out, my friend? He did indeed. Thank you, Mr. Boulay. I appreciate that's the. Is this order? Is the money for this order going towards my vocal cords to improve upon that? Oh, you got the last 2 spots, huh? Well, big round of applause for you, buddy. Thank you very much, my friend. From one Robert to another. So we will have that put together once Robbie gets back in the room. Bob, since you did close out the series, and of course this goes to everyone else, what do you got your eye on? What do you got your eye on? I know that you're a connoisseur of multiple sports, so which one are you looking to add to your PC? So for those that are just tuning in, we're going to wait for Robbie to stop back in and put the list together for us. That's Rashid Shaheed in the product cam, guys. The need for Shaheed. Honestly, you could probably say now, the NFL trading deadline is definitely hit and miss. It's one of the most anticlimactic out of the 4 major sports in terms of trade deadlines that are around. But this guy right here, he's paid major dividends so far. As the Saints basically gave him away for airline packing peanuts to the Seattle Seahawks. So very glad that Rashid Shaheed is on a team that's going to probably be one of the most surprising Super Bowl winners in recent memory. So let's see what we got here. Michael Force, are you in the room? Mr. Force, do we have to use the Force to bring you into the room? So put things together here. Just give me a second, guys. Gonna go to the wide shot here. In the great words of Kevin Harlan, I'm calling both games. Calling both games. Going over to this side real quick. Perfect, there he is. All right, bud? We're getting worried about you.
Pizza's just not agreeing with me right now.
Hey.
We got Mr. Boulay closing out the jerseys, the jersey double. So we're gonna have that coming up. They're looking for the So I had Erling Haaland's. Let's see, his Wikipedia pulled up before, and again, please bear with me. My soccer knowledge is very minimal here. Let's see, professional Norwegian footballer who plays as a striker in the Premier League for Manchester City, Norway's national team, considered to be one of the best players in the world, the greatest Norwegian player ever. He is known for his speed, strength, positioning, and finishing inside of the box. I've definitely recognized his face before.
And he's known for his boot. He's won the Golden Boot. How many times now?
The Golden Boot. Might have to go to something that's not Wikipedia for stats here. I don't want to verify if I am human. Thank you for asking, though.
Oh, Jessica Harding has grabbed 2 spots in that practice squad. Jessica, you'll be getting $30. All right. So 2 to go now, folks. 2 to go in that practice squad single.
Interesting.
And then Bobby did close out the
jerseys. Yes, he did.
Thank you, Bobby.
Bobby. Come from a family of Roberts. My stepdad and my stepbrother.
Same here. A lot of Roberts in the family. Number 4.
Do any of them actually go by Robert?
No.
Same here. That's the funniest thing. We go by Bobby, Rob, and Bob.
Yep. Mm-hmm. All right, there you go.
Thank you, my man. Gonna end up randomizing this 8 times around. Gonna need 2 jersey numbers. Give me a second there, Bobby, on my go. Haven't typed it just yet.
Great. Son of a gun. All right, guys. Thank you so much.
I'm Bob, Bobby, or hey you. Thanks. Woo, Bob.
Never mind.
Jeez.
Good.
Getting it in just the nick of time. 7 to 24.
Good time.
Wow, it's a photo finish right there.
Oh, that's right. I didn't want to do that.
7 and 24 off the ticker.
Okay, so it is on auto plenish. Okay. Oh man, that pizza is really doing a heartburn on me.
Time to call that parlor. Ooh. Thank you, Keen, for the guesses. At least you guys both got 7, but it's going to go 7 and 24.
7 and 24 in the jersey.
Yes, sir. Multi-sport. We've had some good ones so far today. We had that LA Kings duo last show. We also had the Dr. J jersey. 2 of the 4 greatest center fielders in New York City history. Duke Snider and Joe DiMaggio, the other 2. Yep, Madeline Mays and then Duke Snider and Joe DiMaggio. The Yankee Clipper. Duke Snider, one of the most underrated outfielders ever for the Brooklyn Dodgers. Thank you, brother. 24. Yeah, Bobby, my uncle grew up in the Bronx in New York. He was born in 42. He grew up a couple of blocks, not too far from the original Yankee Stadium, obviously, the OG Yankee Stadium, and he grew up watching, DiMaggio, Mantle, Whitey Ford, Yogi Berra. Stories he would tell me growing up is part of the reason what got me into baseball. So we got box number 7 here. Speaking of Bob Boulay, he's right on top. He's got the Bears, Braves, and Supersonics, and he's got the bottom spot as well at the Blues, Lakers, Film, and Ravens. Kean Hermanson has the Chargers, Ducks, and Mariners. Kevin Peltz, the Yankees, Sixers, Red Wings, and Falcons. 40 Glenn, good to see you back, 40. has the Manchester City Red Sox and Dolphins. Keen with the second spot with the Jays, Nuggets, Colts, and New York Rangers. The Doc checking in with the Cowboys, Blackhawks, and Oakland A's. And then Michael Baldwin, the Trojans, Cubs, and Flyers. Let's get the Mickey Mantle box going here. Is the Mickey Mantle box going to bring anything good to anybody? Now, Robbie, who called out the Mickey Mantle box?
Oh, that would be Bobby Boulet.
Well, it only makes sense for him to call out
Bobby Boulet.
his guy and his number, and it only makes sense for you to get your team and some of your favorite numbers.
Oh, wow.
The monster of the Midway
Look
jersey.
at you, Bobby.
3 different signatures from 3 different Hall of Famers. Dick Butkus, Mike Singletary, and Brian Urlacher. Bob Boulet is the biggest monster of the Midway today.
Way to go, Bobby.
Closer magic right there for our man.
Was that closer magic?
Got the last 2 spots.
Yes, he did. Oh, that is right. You're right. Closer magic, Bobby. Way to go, Bobby.
Way to go, brother. Awesome stuff. Dubbers.
Dubbers.
He said Dubbers. I know.
Dubbers.
Yeah, even when I was like, they even came out weird. Dubbers.
Dubbers. Nice hit there, Bobby.
Very, very nice.
Love that jersey. Love it. When you get not 1, not 2, not 3. Is it 4 or 3?
It is 3.
Okay. We had 4 before. We have had 4 before.
Yeah.
What was our 4? Mike Singletary, Dick Butkus, Brian Urlacher. I felt like there was a 4th one. Who was the other 4th one?
I don't know who the 4th would be. Lance Briggs.
No, I thought there was
Not
always
the same level. Oh, wow. Not bad. Not bad. Well, this guy, I think, Robbie, this will actually be a good talking point for you and I both.
okay.
Still an active player. He actually, his teammate got pulled out on a jersey in the first jersey break that we did as a photoed headliner.
Oh, wow.
I think this guy will be a Hall of Famer once he retires, and I want to get your thought as well. Time to bolt up at least one more time here in the chat.
We're bolting up one more time.
Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen for the LA Chargers. Wow. We're going to go 1 spot down to Keen Hermanson. Keen, buddy, I know you wanted number 24, but how about, or number 17, excuse me, but number 24 seems to be your lucky number.
Lucky number.
And you're getting number 13 in Keenan Allen, who is now the all-time franchise leader in receiving yards for the LA Chargers. Hard to believe. You made a jersey with 5 once, the run and shoot Oilers jersey. Yeah. You know what, Bobby?
Ooh.
We've actually had that quite often. You know, I was just going to mention
That's right.
that Monsters of the Midway. I haven't seen that a lot lately.
No.
We've gotten it plenty times before, but
yeah.
not recently.
Not recently.
Not recently. Very, very cool. Shout out to you, Keen.
All right.
And Bobby both.
Has anybody closed out that practice squad? Let's see.
So, getting an update.
Negative.
So let me see. Getting an update on that. So it's going to be 10 headliners and 20 boxes. Robbie, we're staying consistent, man. 10 headliners, 20 boxes.
That was the jerseys. So Monsters of the Midways going to Bobby. Bobby's number is 288641. Dinner time. Thanks for the hit. See you later, Bobby. Have a good dinner. What you eating? Before you leave? What you eating? He's probably having steak and potatoes.
I was gonna say
he's a meat and potato guy.
I'm gonna guess it's takeout.
Oh. Either way, enjoy. We'll see you later.
Jasmine and I had takeout last night. My go-to. I tell you, my brother actually runs a takeout restaurant. It's one of the best. You might have had it before, actually, Robbie. Since you and I are basically neighbors, do you eat Chinese food a decent amount?
I do, but I haven't had anything around your area.
So not around. So actually, by where we're at in HP area, out over there. Have you ever heard of Silver Lake?
Nope.
So that definitely look it up and thank me later. That's all I will tell you. That's all I will tell you. Ribeye, mashed, and broccoli about to be consumed. There you go. Good call. You know your customers, Robbie. You know your mans. You know your mans.
Oh, I knew it.
See what we got going on here. We were looking for some progress in that practice squad. Robbie, we're down to 2 spots, guys.
2 spots.
2 spots to go. Close this bad boy out. Close it out so we can get the minis at worst. And I mean at the very worst. By the end of the show today, Robbie and I are on until at least 5 o'clock for about the next 25 minutes or so. Depending on how things continue to maneuver. We've already done, now the Chase Wheel Spin's been different because we've been giving UA credit out as we go. We did it to close out the QB room. You guys kicked some serious tail. You did that the first 30 minutes in. We decided to do it to try to close out the practice squad. You guys have also been kicking some serious tail, but we're not there yet. The tail is still on the pinata. On the pinata or the donkey? The tail is still on the donkey. Why the hell does a pinata have a tail? The tail is still on the donkey. There you go. Yeah, Tanya, it's up for trade. Hey, there you go. There you go, Keen. So they might work out a trade there.
At Gmail, Yahoo. For some reason, Twitch doesn't let you put it out there.
Yeah, yahoo.com. So, guys, again, $15 off. $15 in store credit going to your account. You're getting a hidden gem practice squad single spot for just $36. It can be an authentic. And it doesn't matter who the hell's on the authentic. It's a $36 buy-in. That's basically almost the same thing for a standard jersey. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. So iCloud right there. iCloud right there.
There you go, Tanya.
By the way, something that I like to look at a lot. All the nice comments that we get from our regulars here at UA. Might actually see some of your lovely faces here.
Also, if it helps, just let us know. We can always drop your email address for you guys, so that way it's a lot easier without having to deal with Twitch or Yahoo or Facebook. Just let us know. Hey guys, can you just drop my email?
Yeah.
It makes it easier for you guys, and you don't have to worry dealing with anything. See, Keenan says thank you guys. So anything to help you guys out. That's what I'm a people pleaser. That's what God put me on earth, is to make people satisfied.
You're a man of the people.
I am the man of the people. You're right. I am the man of the people. I am the voice for the people. Lend me your ears.
Well, hopefully the
You ever
people.
seen that movie?
Oh, lend me your ears. Yes.
Robin
It's
Hood.
been a long time. Yeah. Lend me your ears. Lend me your ears.
Blinking. What are you doing up there, blinking?
Lend me your ears at home. Let me tell you a tale of this vault series. We have 10 boxes and 4 headliners left to go, folks. Again, Edgar and James secondary headliner, and again, each and every one of these helmets, very, very much surpassing the value of what it takes to buy in.
Oh, I thought that's.
We got a tri-signed lid between Sap Brooks and Mike Allstott on the Speed Flex right here. You got the D-Goat in Lawrence Taylor. And Micah Parsons on the Slate Authentic with the nice green signature.
Didn't we pull that out yesterday?
We did. Not in the vault, though.
No, that was in the 5th down series?
I think so, yeah.
I think so.
We got the assigned winner thing. Or like the game, the sheet, the new sheet that goes in there. Oh, but that wasn't the 5th down, though, for sure. It wasn't the 5th down.
I was going to say the series, they close out that series, so where do you see it? Actually, where did can you go back? Let me see. Yeah. Oh, no. See. Yeah, I can't. Why won't...
So, guys, where are we going to next in the UA Live Break Room? Robbie Lopez and Rob Hill here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch.
Yes, it just says a sign, but sign to who, though?
$102 a spot here for the single for the multi-sport mixer. We've been looking at this one. It's been stuck at 4 for a little bit here, guys. what we got going on right now. We got that Chase wheel spin for the multi-sport mixer and the practice squat. So what are we looking at, ladies and degenerates? Speaking of, let's take a look at, here we go, the headliner of ESPN. Chris Berman picks the winner of Super Bowl 60. What does Chris Berman have to say? Kind of curious, actually. Does he have something down at the bottom? Yeah, 26-7. He has 26-17 Seattle.
Where do you see that at?
Chris Berman wrote an article.
Okay.
26-17.
Oh, wow. 26-17?
26-17.
Who? Seattle?
Seattle, yes, on NBC and Peacock. So what are your thoughts for Super Bowl 60? What are you thinking? What are you thinking of that game?
That's a very good question. Very good question. Let's see. Let's see. The question for me is which defense is going to show up to play. You know, Seattle's defense is stacked, top to bottom. They definitely could get. They know how to strip the ball. They know how to get those takeaways. They know how to cause chaos. They definitely have a great defensive line to get in the backfield to cause that disruption for May. I'm definitely picking the Seahawks. I'll take Seahawks 31, and I'll go Patriots 24. I think it's a 7-point, separates a touchdown. 31-24 Seahawks. Super Bowl MVP Sam Darnold.
Okay.
And
I like it. Go in depth with it. I like it.
There you go. That is my predictions for the Super Bowl 60 between the Seahawks and the Patriots. Seahawks get it done. Sam Darnold gets his first Super Bowl. He becomes Super Bowl MVP for Super Bowl 60 after a tremendous performance. 3 touchdowns for for 320 yards.
Wow.
320 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception.
Well, so just going across the board there. So it's I'm just.
I gotta write this down because
I'm looking at gut reaction predictions here from ESPN analysts for what we got over here on the side. Stefania Bell, Seahawks. Dan Orlovsky, Seahawks. A lot of people. Field Yates. A lot of the most popular. They're all Seahawks. They polled 12 people at ESPN and asked their opinions, Robbie. All 12 of them went with Seattle. The Seahawks, their defense has the team speed and physical demeanor to keep up front to limit May's ability to create explosive plays. Orlovsky said Seahawks. The Patriots' offense is not good enough to beat the Seahawks' defense. Yeah, I mean, I'm starting to let's see what Field has to say. He said Seahawks. The Patriots have faced an extremely difficult string of defenses this postseason, finding ways to overcome the field in the AFC, but Seattle's roster is superior to the rosters of its first 3 foes, and I believe Seattle will take home the franchise's second Lombardi trophy. So, yeah, I mean, I think, who would have thought that we would be talking here, going into the beginning of the year, we were talking about Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, and, all of those elite quarterbacks, and Sam Darnold looks like the guy that's primed to take home a Super Bowl title. Who's, in the jerseys. Yeah, on a USC, though. On a USC.
Sam Darnold. Either way, if he wins this Super Bowl and becomes Super Bowl MVP, his value is going to skyrocket
100%.
Right now. This guy went from being a first-round draft pick in a very scrub organization in the New York Giants.
Jets.
Correct me, yeah. Jets, not the Giants, but the Jets. Then was released, let go, went to the Panthers, had somewhat of an okay season. left there to go to San Francisco, which he did go to the Super Bowl as a backup quarterback for Brock.
It's a good point. Yep.
Never won it. Went to Minnesota, had a resurgent year to basically a resurgent career. They decided to let him go because they were banking on their rookie quarterback of J.J. McCarthy to take over that organization. Look where that went. And now he went here to Seattle, where he pretty much fit very well in that Mike McDaniel system.
Yeah.
He's got weapons. He's got running backs. He's got an offensive line. He's got a defense. And man, look at this guy. He's in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, who would have thought they were 5-1 to win their division going into the year in the NFC West? Seattle has definitely been a Cinderella story. Them and New England both have their own Cinderella stories that they have going on throughout the NFL season. But look, the whole notion about New England, because I'm going to play devil's advocate here. You know, they had their opponent's schedule. They played a last place schedule. Their opponents' combined winning percentage, Robbie, was around like 40%.
No way.
On the year, yeah, it was like 39%, 40% for their, so they faced Jared Stidham in the AFC Championship game. They just did not face super great offenses either along the way, so I understand the hesitancy for New England. However, I am in the camp that I do think that New England is going to keep this ball game close. I'm actually kind of shocked, Robbie, to see the amount of people leaning so heavily on the side of Seattle, which again, I do think Seattle is the better team, but I don't think they are so much better to the point where this isn't 2001 when we're talking about New England and the St. Louis Rams, where the Rams were double-digit, point favorites. I don't think we're to that point, but that's how people are talking about it. And for Sam Darnold, a guy who outplayed the MVP, he outplayed Matthew Stafford in the NFC Championship game 2 weeks ago to get to this point. A guy that has certainly deserved all the flowers in the world, has overcome his critics, has overcome his own demons. He's got a good offensive line. He's got one of the best wide receivers in the world. He's got one of the sturdiest running backs behind him in Kenneth Walker. He has enough. He has more than enough to get the job done. But the number one part is the defense, right? Anytime you think of a Seattle championship level team, Robbie, the first thing you think of is the 12s. You think of their fans, you think of their defense, you think of the home field advantage that they're going to have up at Lumen Field. So because of that, you said their final score was going to be what? 31-24? What was it? What was your final score prediction?
31-24.
31-24 Seattle. I'm going to go 28-24 Seattle. So I'm going to go 28-24 there because that goes perfectly with my bet that I have. So because I got New England +7 and under 52.5. So it just barely gets me under there because I think that both quarterbacks. No, I'll take the stance of New England. Now, New England, I think their defense, I don't think it's as opportunistic as Seattle. It's not as fast.
Hey, Ryan Sammy. He
What?
jumped into the practice squad, making it 1 to go.
1 to go, baby, to close that out. Let's go, practice squad season. I don't think that the Patriots team, especially their defense, it's on par, but I agree. I don't think their offense is up to snuff with Seattle's. So that's going to be what holds them back. But I think Drake May is going to be a lot better than he's looked so far in this postseason so far. So we got about 13 minutes left to go here. We got one spot left to go in that final practice squad. Let's close out that practice squad, guys. Again, that's $15 going Ronnie's way. So thank you, Ryan. My apologies. Ryan's way. So we got one spot to go in that practice squad. We close that out. We'll get the minis up and running for you guys. And hell, let's keep the show going if we continue to get some mini breaks going. If not, then that'll be set up at the table perfectly for Common and Dom. Coming up at the 6 o'clock hour. Now, for the Chase Wheel Spin for today, we had the multi-sport mixer, guys. We've done 2 different jerseys, but this is for the standard multi-sport series. For example, that is this one right here. Again, we still have a lot of time, but we need to start to see some movement coming in by at least 4:55 or so. 4 left in the single, 7 left in the double. Items that are left in here is we'll do one last inventory check before we check on that practice squad, which again, guys, I don't want to be in an awkward situation where we stay on with that one practice squad spot. Because again, right now it's $36 to close that bad boy out. If you already got a spot in there, might as well close it out. Tie up your loose ends.
Yeah, I was gonna say I sent Ryan and Jessica's money for that.
So that can already be used, I mean, to get yourself back in there right there. So that's taking care of more than a third of the final buy-in price there for that practice squad. So if you want to get a separate Chase wheel spin going, we have the multi-sport mixer here. 4 spots to go in that single, 102 a spot. Ted Williams, Brett Hull, Adam Oates, Wayne Gretzky, Jamar Chase, custom speed flex. Gorgeous speed flex right here. Look at this bad boy.
Gorgeous. Just absolutely
gorgeous. Very, very nice custom speed flex for Mr. Chase. And how about chasing this Jahmyr Gibbs? Very, very nice as well. And LaDainian Tomlinson, the former MVP. How do we know he's the former MVP? Well, he wrote it on the helmet.
Who is it?
Who closed it?
Keenan. Thank you, Keenan.
Practice squad?
Yep.
Let's go.
Practice squad is closed.
Let's get it. Awesome stuff, guys. Practice squad, practice squad.
And there we go. There we go. All right, guys. Thank you. I'll get those minis up for you here in a minute.
Thank you, Keen. You have a keen observation for this breaker, my friend. Thank you very much. Yep, so that is indeed out. Robbie's got that list pulled up. Thank you, guys. So I'm not going to need a box number, of course. I'm just going to randomize, and we'll see where we land. This will be fun. It's going to be different than the Jim Kelly mini earlier because we don't know, obviously, what this item is going to be.
Oh, it's right here. I thought it was in the corner, but
I was going to say, I don't know where.
That was the, what was that?
The quarterback.
The quarterback one.
So I don't know where you're frolicking to. Frolicking on a Friday. You don't get your butt back here. All right, let's see what we got, guys. And thank you guys so much for closing out not 1 but 2 series. You guys are the real MVPs. As Terrell Owens would say, those are my breakers.
My breakers.
Or as Kevin Durant said during his MVP speech, you the real MVP. Thank you, guys. So this is box number 19. We have Jessica Hardy in the NFC North, Bofa in the NFC South, Jessica with her second spot in the NFC East, the Doc out west in the NFC, Ryan McCall in the AFC North, Ryan Sams in the AFC South, Keen Hermanson in the AFC East, the closer magic spot, and Eric Linnell in the AFC West. What do we got here today, boys and girls? Let's close with something good. Well, I guess this only makes sense, right? This is why closer magic. Oh, look at this. How about Ty Percival? He said Bills or Chiefs is my guess. Ty, go to your local gas station and buy yourself a couple of lottery tickets. You, my friend, I'm going to start calling you Ty Stradamus. It's Seabiscuit. It's going to be Cornelius Bennett.
Nice.
Biscuit. Cornelius Bennett. Very, very nice for the Buffalo Bills. Kean Hermanson, closer magic, baby. He bought it out. 1 spot, $36. Gets himself that Cornelius Bennett jersey. And he's also going to get a round of applause from us here in the community because of his generosity. Closed it out. We're going to get those new minis up.
Nice hit. Nice hit. Nice way to end it. Good close. Good close.
Very good close. Write that up for you, my boy. Thank you, Keen, again. 2, 8. So, Robbie, feel free to let me know when that is up and ready. I will go through the break page one last time, including the minis, because still waiting on possibly getting a Chase wheel spin for you folks on that multi-sport mixer. If not, that is A-okay. Again, we'll have some things left over for the guys here tonight. So the Hail Mary minis, Robbie?
Yeah, Hail Mary minis.
Perfect. Let's see what we got here. So we got the graphic up and the headliners. Let's dive into this first and foremost. And my goodness. Am I seeing this right? Is it Magic Johnson on the Washington Commanders? Am I seeing that correctly?
I hope. Give me 1 second.
Magic Johnson. Huh. Well, I believe Magic Johnson is a part owner of the team, is he not? For Washington? I think he might be. So that's very, very, that would be very interesting. That would be a first, hence my confusion. So as of right now, let me take a look at the sheet. Hold on.
That's what I was about to get, yeah.
Yeah, it's legit.
All right.
It's legit. We have a Magic Johnson mini for a football mini. That is sweet. That is cool, man. I mean, where else are you going to see that? Magic Johnson, who is a partial owner of the Washington Commanders. That is sweet, man. Let's talk about the rest of these helmets, though. You got Bijan Robinson, the uber talented Atlanta Falcon. We have the QB Killa on the Raiders. We also got him on that tri-sign lid in the vault on the Speedflex. LaDainian Tomlinson on the Jets. Sauce Gardner on the Colts. Emmitt Smith on the STS Mini. That is a beauty for the Cowboys. Ray Lewis on a Lunar Mini for the Ravens. Lawrence Taylor on the Giants. Jim Kelly, we just saw him not too long ago. I still can't get over that Magic Johnson, man. That's actually insane. And then Devontae Adams out west for the LA Rams on that retro mini. John Lynch, Le'Veon Bell, and Colston Loveland. So we got some good double ups right away to explore, guys. So you have that Emmitt Smith and Magic Johnson double up. You have the Lawrence Taylor thrown in there. It's got me feeling nicey, guys. That is absolutely beautiful. Get that cooking.
Is that what you got?
Got that cooking. Yeah, the Hail Mary is up and good to go.
Just a double. We only do doubles.
Just the double?
Yep.
Yes, sir. The only thing that's odd is the headliner part of it. It has 13 headliners in 2 boxes. So I don't know if that's something where you got to...
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's where we have to go in and out, yeah.
You are good, brother.
So we got to go down, update,
So from what it looks like,
up.
practice squad is done. 4 spots to go in that multi-sport. Everything else is open across the board, guys. So with that being said, got it? Bada bing, bada boom. Awesome. So
13 out of 30.
13 out of 30. Perfect, guys. So you saw those double ups there. Thank you, Robbie, for putting that together. That's going to leave the guys in the primetime show off at a as good of a note as you can possibly get it off to. Thank you guys so much for closing out those final 2 series for the quarterback room and the practice squad. This is why you're the best breakers on planet Earth. Robbie Lopez, any words to the folks at home at all before we're going to sign off here just a few minutes early, going to get the guys ready for 6 o'clock. No Chase Wheelspin. The multi-sport mixer, not available today. We just had the jerseys, my man. So no Chase Wheelspin today.
Practice squad?
That was just the $15 that they were getting off per order that you were sending.
Oh, okay.
Yep, for that and the QB room. So, yep. So no end of the show Chase Wheelspin. First time in a long time we have not had one of those. So we still have 4 spots to go in that multi-sport mixer, 7 to go in the double, 8 to go in that quad.
I'll give you 1 second. Got
Unless
an order
something
coming.
changed. Yeah.
Nicholas Johnson, starting those minis off.
There you go. Go get that Magic Johnson. Magic
Starting
Nick.
those minis.
Go get it, my brother. Former Yankee first baseman Nick Johnson. Very, very nice. Get an update on that. Another absolutely spectacular show from the best breakers and breakettes around. 7 to go in those minis. Just for myself, though, for those that stuck around with the R&R show ×2, thank you guys all so much. You make this experience so great each and every day when Robbie and I check into the studio for you guys here in the UA Live Break Room. Best memorabilia around, best breakers around for a fraction of the cost. I will be back around first thing tomorrow morning, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Stephen Ryan and I, we're probably going to cry about the Bulls trade deadline for 2 hours, so get ready for that. But we're going to have some fun. I'll also be back with my man Chinmay at noon as well. So we'll see about that. And then I'll be back at 9, 12, and 3 on Super Bowl Sunday. I know Robbie will be back. Robbie will be back tonight. UA After Dark show.
With Frankie with these Midnight Maniacs. We do have a pre-fill on Wednesday before the boys got off. Michael starts with the B.
Baldwin. Michael Baldwin. Baldwin.
No. I want to say Boughton, but it's not.
Bacher.
There you go.
Matthew Bacher.
Matthew Bacher bought out an entire single to himself. So we'll have a pre-fill start with that. And then you guys kick off that Midnight Mayhem. Oh, my goodness. You got a Ben Affleck Batman mask in there.
Really?
Yes.
The Batman.
Yes. Yeah. Andre Agassi, greatest tennis player, on a visor. We've got Bijan, Myles Garrett, and Amon St. Brown in the Midnight Mayhem on those beautiful helmets, and then Stone Cold belt. And then that prize, too. Prize. Can't wait. What's up, guys? What's up there, toes and nose?
What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? Good to see you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Toes on the nose.
Toes on the nose, nose on the toes, everything in between.
That's awesome. Toes on the nose.
If that's not a sign for Robbie to go get a nap on his cot before the UA After Dark show. I don't know what it is.
No nap.
No nap. Just straight through.
You sure I'm up. I'm up. I'm going home. I'm gonna get some dinner.
Those squares
I gotta go put those squares in. Yeah. And then I'll probably just go and relax and then wait till 10 o'clock, 10:30 rolls around. I'm here at 11 getting this set up.
Looking forward to it, man. Looking forward to it. I'm gonna be
Let's go.
I'm gonna be hitting the hay early tonight. I got to be up at about 6:30 tomorrow to get back over here and
there you go.
Kick things off with the early morning crew here in the UA Live Break Room. So Don Pellegrini, Common Encha, they will take you the rest of the way going forward, guys. Thank you guys all so much for tuning in for the noon and 3 o'clock. That's Robbie Lopez on the ones and twos. This is Rob Hill saying, stay safe, eat your vegetables, and enjoy the rest of your Friday.